Hey, what's up everybody? Coach James here with DRS Athletics, bringing you the movements for today's workout, Wednesday, January 13th, 2021. We have quite a bit of a long one today. It is a three-parter broken up into 10-minute segments for each part. So the first one is going to be rowing for calories, which is that first 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes is going to be 200-meter repeated runs. And then we have some barbell work for the last 10 minutes. Okay, so for the first two sets, so the first 10 minutes, the rowing, pick a steady pace. And then same thing on that run. Don't go too hard or don't go too fast, especially on that row, because you might not recover in time for those runs. And again, do not sprint those runs. Pick a nice steady pace to where you can keep moving. Okay, and then we can get a little bit fast and get after that last part, which is all the barbell movements, which is the Sumo Deadlift high pull, the power snatches, and the front rack reverse lunges. And I will explain those standards right now. So the first barbell movement in that last 10 minutes is going to be the Sumo Deadlift high pull. It's exactly what it sounds like. We start in a sumo stance. So about a little more than shoulder width apart. Okay. Now when I pick up the bar, it's going to be almost kind of halfway between a deadlift and your clean starting position. So I'm still going to draw my hips almost like a kettlebell swing. Okay. I'm going to make sure again I'm in my wide sumo stance. My grip is going to be a close grip. What I usually like to do is about a thumb's length away, okay, from each of my hands, and I bring it in. You can go a little bit closer, but I like to go a little bit wider just because I have better control of the bar. Okay, so chest is slightly up, hips are down. Okay, all I'm gonna do is pull up, and then when you reverse it, make sure the bar reaches the hips before you descend down to your next rep. Okay, so think of this as almost like the movement for the row that you have in the beginning of the workout. So usually when we row, it's legs, back, and arms. Okay, so something similar with the Sumo Deadlift high pull is legs, back, arms, and then reversing it, arms, back, or hips and legs. Okay, something which you want to think about. Okay, if you notice that the barbell is kind of tilting as you drive it up, okay, widen up your hands just a little bit. Okay, so that'll help kind of control the bar on the way up. Again, pull, reverse, tap, and pull. Okay, so that is it for the Sumo Deadlift high pull. So the second movement that we have in the last part is going to be a hang power snatch. Okay, for this one, the movement starts at the hips. It does not start from the floor. Okay, so I'm still going to pick up the barbell like I would as if I were to do a power snatch or a full snatch. Okay, but I'm just going to stop it at my hips. Take a deep breath, set, and that's where the movement starts, is right here. Okay, and then you would hinge your hips back to that hang position. Okay, so the barbell should be right above the knee. I'm going to jump, catch, stand. When I reset, I want to make sure I bring the barbell back down to my hips. So reverse it and then descend down and jump. Oftentimes we see kind of a bounce where we go straight into the hang from here and up. Okay, but we just want to make sure that we are controlling it here and then descend down and back and stand. And so that's it for the standards for the power snatches. All right, so the last movement that we have in the barbell set is going to be front rack reverse lunges. So for this one, we're going to power clean it, okay, with a clean grip, which is a closer grip. Power clean it, stand, reset. For my feet, I want to make sure that in my squat stance, I don't want to be too narrow, okay, because then you risk tight roping it. Okay, for here, I'm going to reverse lunge, down, drive off that front foot, and back into your starting stance. Okay, oftentimes we see good movement here, then when we get here, we tight rope, and then we start. If you notice that you're tight roping on the way back up, that's fine. Just make sure you start the next rep in that wide stance. Okay, for this one, you want to pick a weight to where you continuously keep that front back position nice and high. Oftentimes we get a little bit too heavy to where it looks like this. Okay, and it's just a struggle to come up. Okay, you want to control the bar so it rests on your shoulders in that front rack position and the weight doesn't bring you down. So think chest up the entire time and then descend down. Again, chest up and back up. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking for in the standards for the reverse. All right, guys, so that is it for the explanation on today's workout. Again, those first 20 minutes, so the first 10 minutes of the row, and then the next 10 minutes on the run, pick a nice steady pace. And then for the last part, pick a weight for something that we continuously move and kind of be able to move fast for those barbell movements in the last part of the workout. Hey, have fun. Bye.